welcome back to my channel. We are going to be looking at my Sega Saturn collection. I didn't realise I had so many, being honest. There's a couple of good ones in there. There's a couple of, well, I wouldn't say brilliant ones, but there is a couple of things that are worth a bit of money, so we will be taking a look at that. Seems to be highly hilarious, being honest, that basically that I'm making, this is my third video this week. You know, as I said, I'm going to be trying to put out as much content as I can when I can. I'm in the room today, as you can see. You know, I thought I'd do this today as a Sunday, and I will probably be putting up on a Wednesday. So Wednesday and Sunday will be my days for putting videos up. You know what I mean? You know, that's what's going to happen. You know, somebody asked me, the Sega Saturn did ask me, have I got a Sega Saturn? Yes, I have. I'm looking out for a Japanese one. Start collecting for them, because the CD cases are completely different. They're like normal CD cases. They're not like the ones that come from Europe or from the UK. You know what I mean? You know, so some of these games are pretty good. Anyway, let's start with the first one, which is a classic arcade game. Now, I don't remember playing this in the arcade, being honest, but you know what I mean, I love this game to bits. As they say, it's Daytona, USA. Now, I don't know what people think about it, being honest. It's a great racing game. I'm into my NASCAR, as how many times have I told you I'm into my NASCAR? You know what I mean? You know, I love NASCAR to pieces, but you know what I mean, you know, seems to be good. The next one on the list is another race game. Now, Tony and race games go together. I love my racing games. We are doing a Formula 1 league on the PlayStation 5 with a couple of friends. You know what I mean? You know, at the moment, you know what I mean, we've done a couple already. I want to stream it at some point from my PS5. I've got my camera as well, so I've got that sorted. So I will be trying to do that. I'll give that a go sometime during the week when I've got time. I want to get the bowl season out of the way first. Anyway, Virtual Racer is another race game that I love to bits. Yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, I'm into my race games. Constantly buying race games, but it is what it is. Next one on the list is a fighting game. Now, I showed this on my last video, except that was on the Dreamcast. Virtual Fighter. Now, this is a brilliant game. I love fighting games. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a shame I haven't got the a setup that I can play most of the games, because at the end of the day I ain't got enough space. I will have a setup eventually when we do move, to have a CRT TV sitting there with all the consoles plugged in, so I can actually do more gameplay videos for you lot. Next one is Virtual Cop 2. I don't know about the first one. I haven't got a clue. If there's the first one, can somebody let me know? Would be brilliant at some point, because I want to play that as well. So yeah, pretty good. Next one on the list I bought for about, I think it was 15 quid, I think it was. I think it was £15. It hasn't got its manual, which is a bummer, being honest. But it come without manual, and you guess where it come from, don't you? CX Online. I don't know why they charge £3 for each item to be delivered. It's coming from the same CX. Why not have one postage? It's stupid. But this is Aliens Trilogy. Now, I've seen some gameplay on this. Absolutely brilliant. You know, I don't mind the films. I'm not really an alien person, but you know, for a lot of money I had to grab it. Next one on the list is another game, another racing game. I played this a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's hardcore 4x4. Now, I know damn well that basically, as people know, I love my racing games, as I keep saying. But absolutely brilliant games to play. You know, I must have been through it a few 100 times by now when I had my Saturn set up, so pretty good. Next one on the list is Max TT. The Isle of Man TT on the PS4 comes out quite good on the PS5. But this is the Max TT Superbike. More racing games, but had to happen. Next one on the list is a really bad case, which I'm okay with, considering it only cost me £2, being honest, and it's a bit damaged on the case. You know what I mean? You know, it's Sega Worldwide Soccer 97. Now, it's a shame about the case, but no instructions. But the game's good. I'm into my football games as well. You know what I mean? Absolutely cool. Next one on the list comes in a case that is really weird to be a Sega Saturn case, being honest, because it's more like a video case. And this is Andretti Racing. I just said I'm into my race games. IndyCar. It's a good game. You know what I mean? So it seems to be good. Next one on the list is another soccer game, and it's Olympic Soccer. Now this is the Atlanta 1996, and yeah, why put football in the Olympics? I never know. What a waste of time that is, being honest, but it is what it is. Next one on the list is International Victory Goal. You know what I mean? So basically another Sega Sports Series title. Yeah, another football game. I'm into my football games, as people know. Football and racing. You know what I mean? I haven't played that, but it looks okay. Graphically looks okay. Next one on the list, now we come into fighters. Now this is one of my favourite fighting games. I don't know why. You know what I mean? It's not Street Fighter, which is very rare for me, being honest, because I normally love Street Fighter. But this is Fighting Vipers. Now, it's when my Saturn was set up, I used to play this. I actually kept it in the Sega Saturn. I haven't done because I took it out when I moved. But you know what I mean? You know, seems to be good. Love that game to pieces. Next game is Tomb Raider. Now, Lara Croft. I mean, you know, I know the statues are worth some money now, the Lara Croft statues. I know that I mean, there's quite a few people on YouTube that, you know what I mean, literally, you know what I mean, got a couple of them. I mean, it's good, you know what I mean, I don't know how much they cost, but it's a lot of money. But that's Tomb Raider. Next one is Sega Touring Car Championship. Now, I mean, it's got the Mercedes in the front. It's got an Alfa Romeo in the back. So, pretty good game. I'm into, as I say, I'm into my racing games. So, I used to play this as well a lot. You know, used to keep me going. Next one is Panzer Lagoon 2. Now, I know some of these are expensive. The Saga's worth about £300–400, which is totally off the wall, being honest. I know Richard's got it. You know what I mean? You know. So when you get rid of it, Rich, tell me. I'll buy it off you. Anyway, that's Panzer Lagoon. Really good game. You know what I mean? Next one is Firestorm Thunderhawk 2. I don't know whether there's a first one. As I said, if there's any equals of these games, please let me know in the comments down below. Seems to be good. Like that kind of game. Next one on the list is another Sega Rally Championships. Now, I love this game. You know, brilliant game to play. I'm into my Sega Rally. It's a bit like Daytona. You know what I mean? You know, which is another, you know what I mean, which I showed you earlier. Absolutely brilliant. Next one is Street Racer. Now, it's one of them weird ones, but good game. Very good game. Next one on the list is Street Fighter Alpha 2. Now, I like my Street Fighter games. You know, absolutely love them. Brilliant games to play. Next one is Tunnel B1. Now, it's a bit damaged on the case, but It's another one to the collection, which I'm happy to have. Next one on the list is Loaded. Now, I don't know whether you're supposed to have a light gun or a gun to this. I wouldn't know. Couldn't tell you. I'll have to check. Pretty good though. And the next one on the list is Breakpoint. Now, this is another tennis game. I don't know why I collect tennis games, but I'm obsessed. Is what it is. Absolutely brilliant to play. Next one on the list is an equal to the Virtual Fire. This is the second one. I'm happy to have both versions. I don't know whether there's a third one or not. As I said, if there's any like games that are 1 or 2, let me know if I haven't got them. Pretty good game. Now, I mean, next one on the list is Formula 1 Challenge. Now, I'm into my Formula 1 games, as people know. Absolutely love this. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know what season it was, but it comes across to me that it's a 1996 season by the looks of it, because you've got you know what I mean? You got Nigel Mansell in his car. Well, it might be. Don't quote me on it, please. You know what I mean? You know. Next one on the list is, you know what I mean, Spot Goes to Hollywood. Now, Cool Spot is quite a good game. I got that on the Super Nintendo. You know what I mean? You know, absolutely brilliant game to play. You know what I mean? I will give you some information when on the back of this video about my Super Nintendo collection. Yep. And the last one is something that is worth a lot. I don't know why. I really don't know why it's worth what it is, being honest, because, you know, I did not know Sega Saturn made movies, but they did, and the game all in one. I think it is it 2 discs? No, it's just on 1 disc. You know what I mean? It's one of them stupid ones that Street Fighter the movie. You know what I mean? £300 I think. Absolutely stupid money, but you know what I mean? You know, the film's okay. You know what I mean? You know, Kylie Minogue in it, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, it's one of those. You know what I mean? You know, it's a collector's item. I paid £19.99 for it. I paid 20 quid. Now I paid 20 quid for that, and it's worth about 300. Don't know. I really haven't got a clue why it's that kind of price, being honest. Anyway, that's my collection. Hope you enjoyed. 3 videos this week. I'm doing quite well. It's nice to get into the room at some, you know what I mean, which is very rare for me to get into the room 3 times this week. That's me done for today. As you say, when it comes down to the Super Nintendo collection, I'm still up to 22. With things changing, yeah, I will be getting up to that 50 before Christmas. I don't think that a worry, being honest. That's me done for today. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Bash a like button. Tell me what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.